One male and one female endowment is more than sufficient.
The best thing is to get rid of him, get a big stick and hit him with it.
Practice of going out and getting one of these things and putting them into a billy, boiling it down and eating the residue, I think is absolutely repulsive.
When I'm driving a car, I have no hesitation of running over them whatsoever.
I couldn't do without them. They're friends.
And I strongly advocate the effective use of this amphibian immigrant, which is doing its full share of benefit to our sugar industry.
We've got these bloody grubs by the balls this time, and we'll go on to bigger and brighter things. But tragically, we didn't have the grubs by the balls. They had us by the balls.
The grip is very, very strong and firm. Of course, it's important that the grip be strong so that he doesn't fall off and so that other males too can't push him off.
Queensland toads, they're everywhere you are. No matter where you roam, you can hear them from afar. They hop and they dance to every romance. Queensland toads, they're everywhere you are. In the cane on the road, there'll always be Queensland toads.
Hello.
Yes, John?
I still love the animal, and they give me a lot of enjoyment.
Well, I started feeding toads whiskets because they started robbing the cat's dish of whiskets. So I used to put dishes of whiskets out. They didn't come inside. So everybody was happy.
You can hear now a noise probably in the background, which is a toad, which is probably mating. And that's what I like about it.
Thank you so much for taking all the trouble to find something which is so greatly appreciated and will bring so much pleasure to both us throughout our married life. Yours sincerely, Charles.
That beautiful, unique animal, which I can only say I was totally in love with. This was something I was really wrapped up in. Died in my arms in technic contractions.
Don Juan says that some of the South American Indians, they when they get the mescaline out of the cactus, they say that and have it, that you actually start to see the world through the consciousness of the cactus, that you start to see what the world looks like from the eyes of the cactus. And the toad's the same.
I got a piece of pipe and went about getting rid of all these cane toads.
Secondly, of course, it appears strange that the male should be so intent as to fail to observe the female's condition. Thirdly, the time and place we encountered this pair was unusual. It was at 1400 hours on a sunny afternoon, but even more interesting was the location, the middle of the road. The sexual drive appears strong enough in these toads to explain his accepting her, but his continuance through a possible 8 hours of daylight seems rather strange.
If anyone could love a cane toad, it could only be another cane toad. 'Cause when you love a cane toad, you've gotta love him, warts and all. If your face was like a cane toad, and you wore it night and day, how would you feel if everyone who looked at you turned?
What? I wonder what those spots are for. When he's got these two spots and these two big lumps.
If you try, you might discover you can be a cane toad lover. Then I wouldn't have to say, oh, if anyone could love a cane toad, it could only be another cane toad.
Get down again. No, you can't get up. No.
You gotta love
down, and then I kick off. Just be quiet. Sometimes I call him Greenie, and sometimes I call him Reddy. Sometimes I call him Cane, almost Toad. Sometimes I call him Dairy Queen.
Gut content analysis has shown that it'll eat virtually any living thing that's small enough to get in its mouth, from frogs to small birds to caterpillars to insects, crabs, all sorts of things.
If it was possible to remove them and totally eradicate them from Australia, and I was capable of doing it, I would spend a lifetime doing exactly that.
At the moment, we have absolutely no way of controlling the cane toad.